Good morning, people. Then we are back in a cloudy day, Sunday morning. I want try to share from my heart what I feeling when I eating. Yesterday, I think I eat 250 gram protein, maybe 300. And the intermittent fasting I do, I never exercise on. I have empty stomach always when I exercise. That increase my growth hormone production and testosterone production into the roof. And I can say today, I feel my body swallow. I feel I growing. When you are 66 years old and you feel that, I feel my muscle swelling so much. It is a tremendously good feeling. I also have a enjoyment in my life I have never been close to. I feel so good in my body. Now I posting in YouTube and reel that I have put a pump in the water so I get water in the neck because I'm stiff in my neck. That helping so much because when you are sitting in ice, I using superhuman protocol. I only want people to be aware about it because you have two versions. One version where you can go to Gary Brecka's clinic in America and pay 150,000 for 10 weeks. But Gary Brecka also give it for free. What I doing, like I sitting in ice in the morning, stay in the grass, take the first 45 minutes in the morning and do the breathing technique. Only 90 times in and out. 90 times. That make you alone living to you are 130 to 140 years old. If you are doing this, start this process when you are 30 years old. We are trapped and we are cheated from the food corporation and the corporation company. I will try to explain for you. Here in Thailand, you are brown, you are coming from a farmer family and you low status family because of you are brown. In Europe, people pay millions of dollars yearly in the winter season to take sunshine. I take a peptide that make my body brown because I am white normally, but I like to have brown color on my body because it's so much more easy when you take video and everything. So I'm using a peptide, melatonin, for get accepting the sun better and get brown. I do that and I feel really, really good. I turn around now so you can see how many people are walking here. There is a lot of people. I think 3,000, 4,000 people in the park today. You see the King Palace, his restoration. The problem with the food pyramid and the big corporated firma, they make us failure. When you sit in your sofa, that is the best thing you can do. Don't exercise. Sit on the sofa watching TV and go and make food on the kitchen and sit down again and die early. Smoke, very good for the government, because then you die early and you don't get any retirement. And also drinking. Then you are a complete failure and you have no life after retirement. And actually the best thing is if you die after one day after you are retired, then it's a jackpot for the government in Europe and America. This is not good, people, because we should be advised how we can live long and take care of our life. I remember when I was a young boy, there was always in Norway a gymnastic. In the TV, people do gymnastic to show people how they can live longer. That is not anymore. It's up to you if you do or not. We are not a complete. You also listen here in Thailand and all over Europe. I don't. If you are a woman, I don't want some big muscle. I don't want to look big like big muscle. What is actually that? That is the bodybuilder people falling back and make people lazy and make people say something stupid they don't understand. Because if you are exercise as a woman and you don't use steroid, you cannot get big muscle. You can see lean out and you can see you are trained, but you cannot get big muscle because you are a woman and you don't using hormone. But one thing is very, very important, that women need muscle also if they want to live long. If you want to live long, you need muscle. When I start putting mostly protein in my body, I use 8 to 12 egg every day, and I eating beef, 600 gram beef, or chicken, or salmon, or fish. I eat also 100 gram cheese, mozzarella cheese. I put it on a plate and I make a warm up in a microwave. That's a good snack with Celtic salt. Apple cider vinegar and Celtic salt is very important for me. And I have, quite frankly, never feel better, people. This is so important to understand. I'm 66 years old. I don't feel one day over 25 years old. I have never functioned better in my life. All the fat is gone. I struggle with maybe 6-7 kilo more, and that gonna fall off, because what I have found out from my start 4 months ago with my girlfriend, she see my behind my back and my midge. I have losing a lot of fat around there. So I'm in a very good progress now because I get more muscle. I stay exactly around every morning around 100 kilo, 0.4, 0.6. That means I put on muscle and I losing fat. That is a perfect combination, and I get stronger and stronger and stronger. I do push down full magazine with 40 pound, 20 kilo. I do 8, I do 10 rep, I do 12 rep in the last one. So my progress is very, very good, people. And people are stuck in the trap. We are learning so many bad habits. You know, sugar is a poison. Arsenic and sugar is exactly the same thing. What happened in the body? But we die from arsenic. But the body can handle sugar, so we don't die. That is the difference of arsenic and sugar. There is so many bad things happen when we putting sugar. The insulin spiking up to the roof, and but we don't think about it because we have a sleeping pillow. Because in Europe we never see people in a nursing home because the children is protected from see that. Only mother and father and going visit the grandmother and grandfather. So they don't care about it. The Asian family, including the family, very much more. And that is a good thing. And we are not aware about what happens when we get old. If a young child see who we will be when, what we will become when we older, they wake up right away. I don't want to be like that. I do only one thing. I do everything that is possible for me to exercise, have a good life, and have a good body until I die. When my heart cannot beat anymore, it stops. But I will be able to do everything I like to do and walk around and have a good life. I will not be dependent about another people taking care of me. That is the lowest point I can get. And that is when you're thinking, oh, the government take care of me, then you're cheating yourself. The government don't want to take care of you. I promise you that.